Coverage you can count on. Way 31 News at 10 starts now.
You are taking a live look outside Columbia Elementary School, where some students will experience their first day of in-person classes tomorrow. It'll kick off Madison City Schools' re-entry plan. Now, the journey back to the classroom comes as the number of coronavirus cases increases in the Metro I-65 corridor here in North Alabama. Within the past week, the region averaged 81 new cases per day. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Dan Schaefer. Naja Sherman has the night off. Madison City Schools is the first district of 3 in Madison County to bring students back to the classroom. But this comes as the county is at a very high risk for coronavirus, according to the Alabama Department of Public Health. We have team coverage to bring you everything you need to know as students prepare to head back to the classroom. And we begin with Way 31's Megan Reyna. She's live after learning why the district chose to move forward with its plans and what some parents have to say about it. Megan?
Well, in less than 12 hours, some kids will be entering those doors and going back to the classroom. Of course, there will be some safety precautions in place, like desk shields on every desk and people wearing face coverings. But despite that, the county is at a very high risk for coronavirus, and some parents are hesitant about in-person learning.
I think that they should not be doing it this soon. If you want my honest opinion, I think that, especially now that Madison has gone back up to red, I think that we're kind of jumping into it a little bit too quickly. And I say that even though I have a child that's going to be school-based.
Mother of 3, Brandy Taylor, had to make a tough decision for her 12-year-old when she realized virtual learning just wasn't working out.
She really needs that face-to-face interaction with the teacher where she can go ask a question and then go sit back down and do some more work.
Monday, parents across Madison City Schools received a message from Superintendent Ed Nichols. In it, he acknowledged the county is now at a very high risk. When the district announced its reentry plans, it was at low risk. Still, he said after speaking with Dr. Karen Landers with the Alabama Department of Public Health, she said the change in risk factor is due to universal testing in the retirement home community.
I think it's a safer situation, the more kids that stay home and can do virtual. So we felt like it was a win-win if we did virtual. So we were 100% sure all the way that we wanted to go virtual for the year.
For Julie Savage and her 3rd grader, virtual learning was running smoothly, but the district's reentry plan caused a shakeup. She discovered her child was accidentally placed in a classroom set to return to in-person. Now her son is having to change teachers and possibly schools.
And right now there's no room in our current school horizon. So they're potentially sticking us with a virtual teacher at one of the other Madison City schools.
Savage says due to the current state of coronavirus in the county, she'd rather change schools and have her son back in the classroom. Both parents know the district isn't dealt an easy hand in this situation.
I just appreciate that the leadership at the school system and the teachers are really giving it their best.
Trying to do what they think is best, but I don't necessarily agree with what they think is best.
Now, for this week, students will be divided into 2 groups based off their last name, and they will each go to class twice a week. Now, next week, middle schoolers will return to in-person classes, and then the following week, high schools will reopen. Reporting live in Madison, Megan Reyna, Way 31 News.
Thanks, Megan. Tonight, Dr. Karen Landers told Way 31 she has been in constant contact with all school leaders across North Alabama. She said at this point the department believes there is less spreading from children to adults. She added the percent of positivity in children across the state has not increased.